Hello and welcome to episode 36 of What If Civilization Started Over. Let's get into it. So I realized last episode the Japanese Korean updates were kind of long last episode, specifically the Koreas. But we're gonna make them short today as the Green Japan the Green Japan invades this thing, and the Orange Japan invades this thing. That's all that's happening today in Japan. And that is all that'll happen with the Japan update. Now we're going to Korea, as the North Koreans will push back the South Koreans greatly. With the bomb warfare, they're going to push them almost all the way down to their capital. But then, a secret invasion from another country takes place. The Blue Chinese country invades the northern parts of Korea, and they also have bomb warfare stolen from China. And they're gonna quickly take a bunch of this land. And because of this, the South Koreans are going to also destroy them and make a massive encirclement here. And also connecting up with the Blue Chinese country, and that's our update for today. And this is approximately what that's gonna look like. So, make the update quick today. And now we're going to go over to the Gray Country. I said in the last episode that something was happening here with these alliances. I don't know why I put that up, but with the Iran coalition thing, I'll just call it the Iran alliance. The Iran alliance and the Square team are both funding rebellions in this country, and both these rebellions are gonna now declare independence from the Gray team. The Square alliance is going to make a big rebel funding thing here. And the Iran alliance is going to fund a green one down here. And both these rebellions have strong ties with their alliances. And the alliances themselves, so basically the Blue Iran country, is going to, invade as well to try to expand their territory. And the Orange country is also going to invade the Orange Central Asian thing. It's going to also connect with the funded rebellion. For clarification, the green one is being funded by the Iran alliance, and the red one is being funded by the Square team. This Indian country is not India. This teal country is going to also invade, and the green team is going to get a lot more funding from Iran. And they make a big line thing here, which is pretty big. Up here, though, this thing is being pushed back. Oh, because this is like the least funded rebellion, it's really small. But then something else happens. Another big purple rebellion pops up in this pink purple thing will be popping up, which is going to cause the red one to push back a lot into about this kind of territory thing. But then this thing is going to declare independence. Yeah, that group declares independence from the pink team, and it will start to push back greatly because it has a lot of good tactics. And it'll push back the gray team a lot. Then this pink country will invade even more, trying to expand their territory even more. And then the yellow country is going to invade, only in the southern parts specifically, to try to connect to this, because they're thinking about joining the Iran coalition. The green thing connects to this thing is taken by the green, and the green also would take all of this. All of this is going to be taken by the purple thing, if I can get it hollowed there. And the red thing is going to take the capital, which is going to, end this thing that happened here. Let's look at a peace treaty. This is the peace treaty of this war. The blue Iran country is gonna get that. The orange Central Asian thing will get that. This yellow thing will get this. This teal thing will get this. And this pink thing will get this. For the rest of this, dark blue nation is here. New other pink nation thing is here. The red nation is here. And the green nation. Let's add the capitals. And like most other capitals, they're just going to be dots sprinkled around. And some of these countries are going to join these alliances in the peace treaty. This green one and blue one will join the Iran alliance. And this red one here will join the squares. And, yeah, that's the collapse of that nation. Now we're gonna where am I going? Let me think. We are going to be going over here to Yemen because something just happened. Yemen is going to disband this alliance, the Diamond Alliance, and they still have that leader. And they are going to invade another country. What countries? This new thing here. They're going to invade, and not like that. They're going to start an invasion through the Indian colony and start by surrounding this exclave and taking a pretty big chunk of the northern half. But then this thing here will be coming in and helping with this, and so the gray thing. And this thing is not doing too good. Yemen, being Yemen, is going to take the capital and, annex the rest of this, except that, which is going to be annexed by, the dark gray thing. Now let's look at the peace treaty of this. And this is the peace treaty. Yemen gets this, the green country gets this, and the gray country gets this. Capital is removed. And Yemen now has a bigger colony. This thing here is going to, the green country is now going to invade the orange country and is going to succeed, and guess what? Full annexation, and yep, that's gone. That's over with now. And now we are going to be going down to here. Yemen is thinking of attacking one of these alliances, or even joining the Iran coalition. Yeah, that's something. But firstly, Yemen is going to invade the orange country. Quickly they send their troops in and take out the capital quickly. And then they just basically force them to surrender and give them what they want. Yemen is going to force them to take this. It's going to be force them to hand over that land. And new capital is right there. Oops, wrong layer. Yemen is now What happened to the blue country's capital? Let's just put it right there. Actually, there. Yeah. Yemen is now going to invade the yellow country and the blue country. They take out the blue country capital, and with their armies, they're going to try and take out the yellow country capital, and they do successfully take it. And they're going to force Yemen to... They're going to be forced to surrender, and Yemen is going to get what they want. Yemen is going to force them to these nations to take these lands, and if we move the capital, the blue countries is moved there, and the yellow countries is moved here. So Yemen has gotten more influence around the world, and now with that money and stuff, we can waste that. They are going to attack the country they were just allies with, Sudan. they invade Sudan through the trade route, and they invent bomb warfare if they haven't already, and they use it to destroy this trade route. They take all of this coastline here. And how is Yemen doing this? They have made a big empire. Well, their new leader is a really powerful leader. This leader wants to unite. Is really powerful. He he can he can almost do what he wants. He's having parties and then just invading all these countries, and the people are happy with him because, well, it's him. And yeah, and all the people are supporting these wars because they've kind of been brainwashed by him that this is good for their empire. And yeah, the capital of Sudan is taken. And yeah, that's something. And then they go in and take the rest of the trade routes and force Sudan to surrender, forcing them to hand over what Yemen wants. Let's see what that looks like. And this is what they force to hand over. They force the Sudanese to hand that over. And now Sudan is just this thing, just a bunch of desert now. Yeah. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure this border between Bulgaria and Sudan. Let me outline it with this. Yeah. This border here, I'm pretty sure this is the oldest border in Wixo. This Wixo. 90% sure it is, so that's a fun fact. And that's also the reason why Bulgaria didn't invade. It's because I want to keep this border. For now. And Yemen is, well, really, really expanding a lot. And but they don't really have much to expand. They have already invaded into Africa. They have all the stuff they really want there. The stuff they really want now is, well, yeah. So Yemen is gonna go on some expeditions. They're gonna sail through the Indian colony. They're gonna go through here to here. They're all the way to Indonesia. And Yemen somehow is going to declare war on Indonesia. Yes, they declare war on Indonesia. They do this to make like a sword to prepare to potentially invade, to potentially go and make colonies in the Americas, since, oh wait, they could just go around Africa. That's not really a popular route, and Yemen wants to find an alternative way, so they're invading the red Indonesian country. And they're gonna just this leader is his name, his name is Robert Balassian, and it's the made up name. He is a really powerful leader, and, well, he's kind of like the Napoleon of the Yemen. And if you haven't noticed already, Yemen's taking a bunch of stuff with Robert Balassians. I think. Let me think of a new last. Think of like Robert Balassia. He is going to invade the entire island of Java, with his army, and he is just destroying them. They eventually invade the capital, and, well, they do force the red Indonesian country to surrender. So let's look at a peace treaty of all this. And what they are going to do is they are going to fully annex the red Indonesian country. Yeah, that is a move. Oh, and these islands, yeah, they're Yemen now. They were the red, just, yeah. And, yeah. Yemen is really invading a bunch of stuff. But then Yemen goes down into Madagascar and makes a colony in Madagascar. This Madagascar has been known from expeditions around Africa. There's been a few. Originally, mainly started with the Mediterranean Union having to go around Africa to get to Yemen. But Yemen is, well, they have a lot of money invested and saved up, and the Mediterranean Union currency is a combination of the yellow and blue team currencies. This currency was implemented where it's kind of a currency with a combination of the old blue country, the Arabian country that was once here, and the yellow team currency and the blue team currency. All are really strong currencies, so the Iranese currency is actually the strongest currency in the world, this whole world. And with this, they have a bunch of money. A lot. More than South Korea when they sold that island. But they eventually make the colony look like that. And then using that, they are going to land in Mozambique and make their own make another colony, a Mozambique colony in Africa. A second colony in third actually. And then they make the spearhead and, well, they're going to colonize the coastlines of this lake. And they may realize that they might not, that this is, something else. But then, another thing is going to pop up here. A dark purple Tanzanian country is going to pop up and take all of this territory. So, that's an obstacle for Yemen. And this thing's goal is to maybe unite all of these African nations to protect against the growing Yemenis empire. And that is where this video is going to end. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I am going to see you in the next episode, and bye.